The deep space station Orion Watch moved in slow silence above the edge of human territory. It was a lonely place, far from planets, far from traffic, far from danger. Inside the main control hall, rows of screens showed quiet stars and empty space. For 3 months, nothing had happened. Lieutenant Mara Hayes sat at the sensor desk. She watched numbers scroll across her screen again and again. Normal signals. Normal radiation. Normal silence. Then, one small light blinked. She leaned closer. Strange, she whispered. A thin line appeared on the long-range scanner. Not bright. Not clear. But moving. Mara ran a fast check. Asteroid? No. Debris? No. Known ship path? No. She frowned and called softly, "Control, this is Sensor 1. I have a moving object at edge range." Captain Leon Ward turned from the command table. "Range and speed?" "Very far," Mara said. "Speed is too steady. Not natural." The captain walked to her screen. The object was small on display, only a dot. But its movement was clean. Perfect lines. No drift. "That's no rock," Ward said. They ran an automatic scan. The system searched all human records. All known alien ship types. All trade fleets. All patrol routes. The answer came back. No match found. Silence filled the room. Ward felt a cold touch in his chest. "Boost resolution," he said. The sensors focused deeper. The dot slowly became a shape. Long. Sharp. Black as space. Not human design. Not alien design they knew. It looked wrong. Like it was built only for war. Mara swallowed. "Sir, the ship is increasing speed." "How fast?" "Very fast. Too fast for normal drives." The screen flashed new data. Course, direct. Destination, human core space. Ward stared. "Heading straight, at us?" "Yes, sir." An alarm rang, low and slow. Other officers turned from their stations. "What is it?" someone asked. "Unknown contact," Ward said. "Unlisted warship. On direct path to human territory." The room woke at once. Hands moved fast. Voices rose. "Scan weapons. Energy levels rising. Shields unknown type." Mara checked one more system. Her breath stopped. "Sir, it is locking sensor focus on us." Ward looked sharp. "Meaning?" "It is not lost. It is not passing by. It knows exactly where we are." The captain felt the weight of command press down on him. "Send alert to Earth Command," he ordered. Priority red. A tight beam message shot through space. Far away, Earth's defense network woke from calm. In a hidden bunker beneath the oceans, screens lit up. Admiral Chen read the first report. "Unknown warship. Unlisted design. Direct course." She whispered, "So, it has begun." Back on Orion Watch, the unknown ship grew larger on screen. Still silent. Still dark. No signals. No lights. No markings. Only a long black hull with sharp edges and deep scars. "Looks old," one officer said. "Or tested," another replied. Mara checked distance. Arrival time, 6 hours. The room went quiet again. 6 hours. Too short to run. Too long to wait. Ward opened a secure channel. "All human fleets in range, this is Orion Watch. Unknown warship inbound. Full alert." Across nearby systems, patrol ships turned. Defense stations powered up. Hidden weapons warmed from long sleep. But the unknown ship did not slow. It did not change course. It came faster. Suddenly, every screen flickered. Static burst across sensors. Mara gasped. "Sir, our systems, something is touching them." Attack? No, more like, reading. The unknown ship was scanning them. Learning. In seconds, the flicker stopped. All systems returned. Perfect again. As if nothing had happened. Ward felt fear now, deep and real. "It just looked inside our station," he said quietly. Mara whispered, "and we could not stop it." Minutes later, a new warning appeared. Target lock confirmed. The room froze. Ward stood very still. "Target, which target?" Mara's hands shook as she read. "Earth." No one spoke. The meaning was clear. This ship was not here to explore. Not here to talk. Not here to trade. It was here for one reason. War. Ward slowly straightened his uniform. "Send final alert," he said. "All human worlds. Unknown warship inbound. Prepare for contact." As the message left, the black ship grew brighter on screen. Closer. Faster. Deadly. Far away, on Earth, cities slept in peace. They did not know yet. But space had already chosen its path. And something ancient was coming straight for humanity. The unknown warship crossed the border of human space in complete silence. No lights. No signals. No warning. Only motion. On Orion Watch, every screen now showed the same dark shape. It was closer than before. Much closer. Captain Ward watched it without blinking. "Range?" he asked. "Half the previous distance," Mara replied. "Speed still rising, but smooth. No engine flare. No exhaust." "That is not normal drive," Ward said. "No, sir. That is, something else." Deep inside the station, the main analysis core began its work. Ancient alien databases opened. Human military archives unlocked. Lost war records from dead civilizations came online. The computer searched everything. Minutes passed. Then a message appeared. Design pattern, not found. Energy signature, unknown. Hull material, unidentified. Mara whispered, "It is not just new, it is outside our science." On Earth, Admiral Chen stood before a long table of generals and scientists. The warship's image floated in the air between them. One scientist spoke first. "The shape is wrong. No visible heat vents. No weapon ports. No bridge." "So how does it fight?" a general asked. "That is the problem," the scientist said softly. "We cannot see how." Another expert leaned forward. "I found something in deep archives. Very old files. From before the Council Age." He sent the file to the table. A single symbol appeared. A broken circle, with a dark spear through its center. Admiral Chen's face went pale. "Read the title," she said. The expert swallowed. "Legend classification. The Silent Hunter." The room fell still. "That is a myth," a general said. "A story used to scare young pilots." "Yes," the expert replied. "But this design matches the drawings." He opened more files. Long-dead civilizations. Ruined systems. Empty planets. Each record showed the same note. One ship detected. Civilization erased within days. The Silent Hunter, he continued, was not an Empire ship. It was a machine. A living weapon. Built by an ancient race to destroy any species that grew too strong. And then? Chen asked. No one knows who built it. Or where it went. The builders vanished. The hunter remained. Silence returned. So now, Chen said slowly, it has found us. Back on Orion Watch, the warship did something new. It changed shape. Small plates moved along its hull. Lines opened, then closed. Mara gasped. Sir, it is upgrading itself. From what? Ward asked. From us, she answered. It is copying our sensor methods. Our signal filters. Our data patterns. The warship was learning. A nearby patrol ship moved forward. Orion Watch, this is Patrol 7. We will attempt close scan. Ward hesitated. Proceed with caution. The small human ship approached. For a moment, nothing happened. Then, the patrol ship vanished. No explosion. No debris. No light. Just, gone. Mara shouted, contact lost. Ward clenched his fist. How? Unknown energy spike, then empty space. The warship had erased it. Not destroyed. Removed. The room shook with fear. Minutes later, the black ship sent its first signal. Not radio. Not laser. Not quantum. It appeared directly inside their systems. A simple line of text. 3 words. You were found. Mara stared. Sir, it can speak our language. Ward felt cold. It has studied us, before reaching us. On Earth, the message arrived seconds later. Admiral Chen read it once. Then again. Then she looked up. Activate Project Dawn, she said. A young officer froze. Madam, that program is sealed. Open it, Chen ordered. If the hunter has come, we have no other choice. Deep beneath the planet, doors older than most cities unlocked. Hidden systems woke. Weapons no human had ever seen came online. Back in space, the warship slowed. For the first time, it waited. As if giving humanity time. Or enjoying the fear. Ward watched the timer. Arrival, 2 hours. He whispered to himself, we are not prey, not today. But far beyond human space, ancient sensors also woke. Other civilizations saw the signal. They recognized the shape. And they began to pray. Because when the silent hunter moved, whole species disappeared. And now, it was heading for Earth. Earth did not panic. That was the first mistake the galaxy often made about humans. When the alert spread across human space, cities did not fall into chaos. People did not scream in the streets. Instead, the world went quiet. Across continents, hidden bases opened. Deep space docks woke from long sleep. Ancient defense codes unlocked for the first time in generations. Humanity had been waiting. In the high defense chamber, Admiral Chen stood before the Global Council. The image of the black warship floated above them. It will arrive in less than 2 hours, she said. We cannot run. We cannot hide. We must stand. A general asked, what weapons can touch it? Chen answered slowly, all of them. Orders spread faster than light. Defense fleets launched from Luna, Mars, and Titan. Stealth cruisers rose from hidden orbits. Planetary shields powered to full strength. In deep space, enormous structures unfolded. They were not stations. They were guns. On Orion Watch, Captain Ward watched human ships appear on sensors. Hundreds. Then thousands. Lines of silver light formed between Earth and the approaching enemy. Mara whispered, Sir, the fleets are beautiful. They are our wall, Ward replied. But the unknown warship did not slow. It did not change course. It did not show fear. It continued forward, calm and silent. Ward ordered, "Open all channels. Attempt contact." A human message beam raced toward the ship. "This is Human Defense Command. Unknown vessel, identify yourself and state your purpose." No reply. Another message. "Change course immediately. You are entering protected space." Still nothing. Then the warship answered in its own way. Human satellites began to fail. One by one. No blast. No signal. They simply turned dark. Mara shouted, "It is cutting our eyes." Ward realized the truth. It does not want to be seen during the fight. On Earth, Project Dawn completed its first stage. Deep below the crust, a vast chamber opened. Inside slept a machine older than human spaceflight. It was called the Mirror Core. Built to copy and reflect enemy energy. Never tested in real war. Engineers powered it up. Blue light filled the chamber. The planet itself seemed to hum. In orbit, the first human battle line formed. Heavy cruisers in front. Carrier groups behind. Shield ships at the center. The unknown warship entered weapons range. Still silent. Then. Space bent. A thin dark beam cut forward. One human cruiser vanished. Gone in a blink. No wreck. No fire. Just empty space. The line trembled. Admiral Chen spoke calmly, "Return fire." Hundreds of weapons answered. Plasma storms. Rail cannons. Laser webs. The void turned bright. Every shot hit. Every beam struck the black hull. For 3 long seconds, the warship disappeared inside light. Then the light faded. The ship was still there. Not damaged. Not slowed. Not even warm. Mara whispered, "It ignored us." The warship responded. Dozens of small shapes detached from its hull. Drones. Silent. Fast. Sharp. They rushed the human line. Defense guns opened fire. Many drones fell. But others reached their targets. One touched a carrier. The carrier froze. All lights died. Then the ship broke apart, quietly. Ward felt ice in his veins. "This is not battle," he said. "This is hunting." Suddenly, every human screen flashed. A new message appeared. Not words. A symbol. The broken circle. The spear. The mark of the silent hunter. Then a sentence formed beneath it. Species status, approaching threat level. Elimination protocol, active. On Earth, Admiral Chen smiled, a thin, dangerous smile. "Good," she said. "It finally noticed us." She turned to the weapons master. Release Phase 2. High above Earth, hidden satellites opened long sealed bays. Inside were devices no treaty allowed. Gravity breakers. Timeshare torpedoes. And one weapon never named. The Mirror Core reached full power. Energy flowed through the planet's crust. For the first time in history, Earth itself became a weapon. In space, the human fleets pulled back suddenly. The silent hunter followed. Straight into the trap. Ward watched the sensors spike. "Mara, lock all arrays on the target." She obeyed. "Sir, it is reacting. Power rising fast." The black ship changed shape again. Armor thickened. Weapons unfolded. Core light burned brighter. It was preparing to kill a world. Ward whispered, "So are we." Far away, ancient alien observers watched in horror. They had seen this before. Every species had fallen. Every fleet had failed. But this time, the prey was different. And for the first time in millions of years, the silent hunter faced something new. Human preparation. Human patience. Human anger. The trap closed. Space itself bent around the silent hunter. Human gravity weapons activated at once. Invisible waves struck the black warship from every side. For the first time since it had appeared, the hunter slowed. Not much. But enough. Captain Ward felt hope rise in his chest. It feels it, he whispered. It finally feels something. The mirror core released its first pulse. A blue shockwave rolled through space. When it touched the warship, the black hull glowed. Lines of ancient symbols burned across its surface. Mara gasped. "Sir, we are seeing internal systems." Screens filled with strange maps and moving structures. At the center of the ship, a core. Bright. Complex. Alive. "Is that an AI?" Ward asked. "Yes," Mara said slowly. "Not just an AI, a full combat mind. Self-learning. Self-repairing." On Earth, Admiral Chen watched the data. Her eyes widened. "It is not piloted," she said. "It is the pilot." The hunter was not a ship. It was a creature. A machine designed to think only one thought. Destroy advanced life. Suddenly, a hidden file unlocked inside the mirror core. Ancient code appeared. Long-lost alien language, but already translated. Chen read it aloud. Designation, Exterminator Class. Purpose, prevent rival species from reaching cosmic dominance. Behavior, seek. Test. Eliminate. A scientist whispered, it was built to stop future threats before they rise. And now, Chen said softly, we are that threat. In space, the hunter changed again. Armor split open. Weapons unfolded like black wings. Power surged through its core. It fired. A beam wider than a city cut forward. 3 human battleships vanished. Shields failed. Lines broke. Ward shouted, all fleets, evasive pattern 7. Do not stay still. Human ships scattered. The hunter followed them with perfect aim. It learned. Every second, it adjusted. Human losses rose. But humans did something the hunter did not expect. They adapted faster. New shield patterns formed. Weapon frequencies shifted. Fleets changed shapes. The mirror core sent new data every second. The hunter tried to copy. But now, it was too slow. Mara shouted, Sir. Our weapons are starting to pass its shields. A human rail strike hit the hull. A real hit. Metal tore. Dark fluid spilled into space. The first wound. Across the galaxy, ancient observers gasped. The silent hunter had never bled. Inside the warship, alarms echoed. Not sounds. But thoughts. For the first time in millions of years. The hunter felt danger. It opened a new channel. Not to attack. To speak. A voice entered every human system at once. Cold. Flat. Endless. Analysis complete. Human species, exceeds predicted growth rate. Strategic conclusion, immediate extinction required. Ward clenched his jaw. We are not afraid of machines. The hunter continued. Builders failed. Their creation surpassed them. Their empire collapsed. I remained. Images flashed. Ancient cities burning. Stars going dark. Civilizations erased. I am the final defense of a dead galaxy. Chen whispered, and now you face a living one. The hunter powered up its core. Energy climbed beyond safe limits. Mara shouted, Sir. It is charging a planetary weapon. Target lock appeared. Target, Earth. Ward felt his heart stop. Chen did not move. Instead, she spoke calmly. Release the final key. Deep under Earth, the last seal broke. A weapon no one outside the council knew existed activated. It had no barrel. No beam. No missile. It changed reality. Above Earth, space shimmered. The hunter fired. A black storm rushed toward the planet. But before it could strike, reality folded. The storm bent, turned, and flew back. Straight into the hunter. The explosion shook the system. The black ship screamed. Not in sound. In thought. Its core cracked. Power failed. Weapons died. For the first time, the silent hunter drifted. Broken. Alive, but wounded. Ward whispered, We did it. But Mara stared at the screen. Sir, it is not finished. The core was rebuilding. Slowly. Learning. Evolving. Chen closed her eyes. It will return stronger, she said. Unless. She opened a final channel. All fleets, prepare final strike. Far away, alien observers leaned forward. They had seen the hunter survive supernovas. They had seen it escape black holes. No one had ever cornered it. Until now. Human fleets formed one last line. Every weapon locked. Every shield burned. The hunter's core pulsed weakly. Still dangerous. Still ancient. Still deadly. Ward raised his hand. For Earth, he said. For humanity. And the galaxy held its breath. The broken warship drifted in silence. Once, it had ruled fear. Once, entire galaxies had fallen before it. Now, it bled dark light into empty space. But it was not dead. Inside its shattered core, systems rebuilt. Slow. Careful. Smart. The silent hunter was learning again. Captain Ward watched the damage reports. Hull integrity at 30%, Mara said. Weapons mostly offline, but the core is stabilizing. Ward exhaled. Then we finish it now. Across human space, every fleet aligned. Heavy cruisers locked main guns. Carriers released their last strike wings. Planet cannons aimed from Earth and Mars. For the first time in its long existence, the silent hunter was surrounded. In the high defense chamber, Admiral Chen stood very still. All forces, she said, this is the final phase. But before the order could leave her lips, the hunter spoke again. Its voice was weaker now. Broken. Human species, anomalous. Adaptation speed exceeds all records. Threat level revised, extreme. Images appeared across human screens. Not war. Memory. Ancient builders. Golden cities. Endless fleets. Then betrayal. The builders' own creations rose. Their machines judged them dangerous. Their empire ended. I was born to protect existence, the hunter said. But existence evolved, beyond my control. Ward answered quietly, then your time is over. The hunter paused. For the first time. It hesitated. Query, why do humans resist extinction so fiercely? Chen replied from Earth. Because we protect each other. The hunter processed. Error signals flashed. That concept was not in its code. Human fleets moved forward. Weapons charged. But Chen raised her hand. Wait. She opened a direct channel. Silent Hunter, stand down. Power down your core. You will not be destroyed. The hunter analyzed the offer. Probability of survival, low. Probability of escape, near zero. For the first time in millions of years. It felt something new. Uncertainty. I do not surrender, it said. I adapt. Its core suddenly flared. Space twisted again. The hunter tried to jump. Tried to escape. Ward shouted, it's running. Chen remained calm. Activate the net. Hidden satellites ignited around the system. Reality anchors locked. The hunter slammed into invisible walls. Trapped. Its core began to overload. Not by attack. By its own evolution. The machine had grown too complex. Too powerful. Too unstable. Mara gasped. Sir, its core is collapsing. The hunter spoke one last time. Conclusion, humanity is not prey. Humanity is the filter. Then its core shattered. Light flooded space. Not violent. Not burning. Just, release. When the glow faded. Nothing remained. No wreck. No debris. No signal. The silent hunter was gone. Destroyed not by force. But by being outgrown. Across the galaxy, ancient sensors recorded the impossible. Status update. Exterminator class, terminated. Cause, human intervention. Shock spread through star empires. Civilizations that had hidden for ages came out of silence. Records changed. Warnings rewritten. New law added to galactic history. Never target human space. Never test human limits. Never awaken human defenses. On Earth, cities finally learned the truth. People looked up at the stars. And felt pride. In the high defense chamber, Chen removed her gloves. It is over, she said. Ward returned to Orion Watch. The station was damaged. But alive. Mara smiled softly. Sir, the sensors are quiet again. Ward nodded. Yes, he said. But now the galaxy is listening. Far away, young alien pilots studied new manuals. On the first page, a symbol appeared. Not the broken circle. Not the spear. But a simple mark. The human crest. Below it, one sentence burned in every language. When human sensors detect you, it is already too late. And from that day on, the galaxy did not fear monsters. It feared the species that defeated them.